We say that God is love, कि रब प्रेम स्वरूप है. Gurbani says, सरबरी प्रीत प्यार प्रभ सदा री दयार. God is total love and affection. He is always full of mercy. This is what these Gurbani lines mean. Sarabri Preet Pyar Prabh Sadari Dayar. Now everything in the universe has come out of God, isn't it? All the matter, all human beings, everything, including all laws. So this law of karma has also come out of God. And if God is love, then law of karma has come out of love. So this is the universe, which is God itself. So the entire universe is God himself in different forms and shapes. Gurbani says, Sab Gobind hai, Gobind bin nahi koi. Everything is God, everything is God, there is nothing except God. Ek anek vyapak purak, jat dekhun tat soi. In one and everything, He is there. So the entire universe is the manifestation of the divine. The entire universe is the manifestation of God. The entire universe is the manifestation of love. Now out of this entire universe there is one law, that is law of karma. And this law of karma is a part of this universe, this love. So this law of karma has come out of love. Now the general perception, however, among people is that law of karma stands for justice or balance. कि किसी ने मेरे नाल बुरा किया ते रब उहदे नाल बुरा करेगा. General perception is that कि एक balance maintain हो रहा है दुनिया विच ते law of karma दा मतलब balance हैगा कि किसी ने किसी नाल बुरा किया या किसी ने किसी नाल बुरा सोचिया ते उहदे नाल बुरा हो जाएगा. So एक तरह दा एक justice maintain हो रही है, balance maintain हो रहा है. But if you look at the broader picture, that the law of karma has come out of love, then it can't stand for vengeance, बदला. किसी ने किसी नाल बुरा किया तो तुहाडे नाल कोई बुरा कर रहा है. So this is, I don't agree with this interpretation of the law of karma. The true justice, if you think about it, it's love, it's forgiveness, it's compassion. The true justice is not taking an eye for an eye. The true justice is actually in forgiving, is in love. And if God stands for love, He cannot stand for vengeance. So the entire universe being a manifestation of love, the main justice prevailing in the universe is love, which means forgiveness and compassion. And Gurbani says that Dhaul Dharam Daya Ka Poot. So Dhaul is a mythical bull that supports the earth, and Dharam is the cosmic law. So Gurbani says that Dharam is the law that sustains the universe, and it's born out of compassion. So it is not born out of balance, that if you take my eye, I'll take your eye, or if you take my eye, someone else will take your eye. It is not born out of vengeance or badla lena or balance. It is born out of compassion, which God stands for. If you think about it, कि कोई भी किसी नाल बुरा क्यों करता है? If you are truly happy, think about it. If you are truly happy, तुसी किसी दा बुरा कर सकते हो? Can a happy person, a truly joyous person, hurt anyone? No. Only a person who is suffering himself can hurt anyone. A simple understanding. We stop at a very superficial level. इसने इस नाल बुरा किया, but उसने उस नाल बुरा क्यों किया? ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ. बट किसी ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ when he is disconnected from his own joy. ਜਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ, ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਖੇੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਪੀਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੂਜੇ ਦਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ pleasure ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ temporary. But the reason a person can hurt anybody else is that the person himself is suffering. In that case, if we think of law of karma as a sort of balance or justice, then we are punishing a person for his suffering. और रब नू तो सब कुछ पता है ना कि why this person is hurting somebody else. The main reason is because वो खुद अपने अंदर सफ़र कर रहा है, वो अपनी भड़ास किसी उत्ते कट रहा है. अगर कोई बंदा अंदरों खुश रहेगा वो तो किसी नू नहीं हर्ट कर सकता, क्योंकि उसकी खुशी खत्म होगी अगर जिमें किसी नू हर्ट करना शुरू करेगा. तो कोई बंदा अंदरों दुखी, अंदरों गुस्से नाल भरिया है, कलप रहा है, जल रहा है, whether it's out of jealousy, it's out of anything, anger, fear. बट वो बंदा खुद भी तो दुखी है ना अंदर, जिदे अंदर फेयर है, जिदे अंदर एंगर है. He is not happy himself. Then why punish him for his own suffering? Why not cure it? So the law of karma, this interpretation that it stands for justice, taking an eye for an eye, it's not really proper. Because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't make sense to punish a person for his suffering. Then why do we suffer? If we are not suffering because of our bad thoughts, if the universe is not really meting out justice to us, अगर साढ़े नाल बुरा सानू punishment नहीं मिल रही तो साढ़े नाल बुरा हो क्यों रहा है? The reason is कि जो भी bad circumstances हैं या सानू बीमारियां आ रही हैं, these are just symptoms. These are not punishment. These are just symptoms of the main disease that is within. सानू लगता है कि यही सजा है साढ़े लिए कि सानू बैड सर्कमस्टांसेस आ गए, कुछ साड़ा नुकसान हो गया, कुछ सानू बीमारी आ गई. But these are just symptoms. असल बीमारी कित्थे हैगी? असल बीमारी अंदर ही हैगी कि असी अपने आप पे तो दूर है गए, असी नेगेटिव थिंकिंग कर रहे हैं. तो नेगेटिव थिंकिंग जब भी कोई करता है उस टाइम दुखी होंदा ही होंदा है. अगर तुसी fearful thoughts सोच रहे हो, then you are suffering, isn't it? If you are angry, you are suffering. तुसी बाद तुहाडा एंगर किसी ते डायरेक्ट होएगा, उन्हों फिर सफरी आएंगे, that's a different thing. But when you are angry, you are suffering. When you are envious, you are suffering. When you are jealous, you are suffering, isn't it? When you are hopeless, you are suffering. But all of these negative thoughts ultimately convert into physical form, in the form of circumstances. यही लॉ ऑफ कर्मा है कि जिहड़ा साडा अंदर है थॉट्स वो बाहर कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं. बट इहदा मतलब ये नहीं कि बाहर कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं तो सानू पनिशमेंट मिल रही है. नहीं, बाहर कन्वर्ट होने तो सानू पता लग रहा है, बिकॉज सिम्पटम्स जब आते हैं तो सानू पता लगता है ओहो बीमारी कित्थे हैगी है. अगर सिम्पटम्स कभी आन नहीं तो बंदा मर जाए पर पता ना लगे बीमारी कित्थे हैगी, isn't it? अगर सिम्टम्स ही कभी ना आन, द मेन प्रॉब्लम विद कैंसर टुडे इज कि सिम्टम्स बड़े लेट आते हैं, isn't it? तो उस बीमारी का क्योर नहीं हो सकता. अगर अर्ली स्टेज से कैंसर डिटेक्ट हो जाए तो उसका इलाज हो सकता है, बट अगर लेट स्टेज पे पहुंच जाए फिर उसका इलाज नहीं हो सकता. सो सिम्टम्स आर नॉट योर एनिमीज. इट इज नॉट अ पनिशमेंट दैट इज बीइंग delivered to you. Symptoms are helpful to you because they tell you about an existing disease. So Gurbani says that Dukh daru sukh rog bhaya jahan sukh tam na hoy. So these suffering is the medicine. So the bad circumstances और जो सानू बीमारियां आ जांदियां ने शरीर ते, these are not punishment. This is a medicine. How is it a medicine? Because it helps you cure the main disease that lies within you. It acts as a medicine. It acts as a way to cure the disease that lies within.